So just in a 5-0 win against a much improved Bridgnorth side, what are your thoughts on the game today?
Yeah, listen, fantastic result. When you look at it, 5-0 at home, potential banana skin before the game. We're up the top there, obviously bottom half of the table. But listen, I think for 20 minutes, 25 minutes of that first half, they really made it difficult for us. I think they had a game plan, they executed it quite well. First half, we couldn't find our way. Saying that, I think we was a bit unlucky. I think we've had a few attempts on goal. I think we've hit the post a couple of times, and Neeks has had one blocked on the line by a defender. And we've come in 1-0, and we've regrouped, had a chat in there at half-time, tweaked a few little things, said what we need to improve on and do a little bit better, things we need to be aware of a little bit more. And then second half, we've scored 4, could have been 5 or 6 if I'm being honest. Really top performance second half. So, yeah, really happy 5-0, continue the winning run.
Yeah, and you say they gave us quite a good game for 20-25 minutes. It's all well and good saying it was a good game, 5-0 win. But first half an hour or so, it looked a bit of a scrappy game. Neither team can really get control of it. What do you think changed in the second half?
I think for us, we spoke about it half time. I think we were a little bit deep first half and gave them a little bit too much space, which made it a little bit easier for them to play around us in midfield, which is something that we've not faced here before. A lot of teams sit in, make it quite difficult. So, like I said, credit to them, they were really good for 25-30 minutes. Obviously, we got the goal. Probably took a little bit of a sting out of it for them, but they were a threat first half. I think Brands made a couple of saves, 1v1s, kept us in it at half time. But listen, one thing I'll say about these lads is we know where we're at, we know what we're good at, and so far this season it's done us really well, and we continue to do that second half. We didn't give in, we dug in, like I said, regrouped at half time, went out there second half and made the game quite, finished quite early with a few early goals in the second half. So yeah, just long may it continue. We just got to keep our feet on the ground, stay humble, just take it game by game.
You mentioned a few good saves from Brandon, like the one-on-one in the first half. So another clean sheet for him in the entire team today. How much is that going to help the team moving forward?
Listen, 100%. Like, your keepers are in there. And, Brand will be the first one to say he doesn't really have much to do in games, and it's probably more difficult when you're not in a team that is having plenty of shots against you. But when you are, and you're making them saves and you're keeping you in the game, it's a sign of a good goalkeeper at the end of the day. His concentration levels are high, and he's done it for us throughout the season. So really important. But listen, that's the part and parcel of a goalkeeper. It's part and parcel of any player when you're playing for this football club. The expectation levels there, and the lads have been brilliant with it so far this season. So yeah, we've just got to carry on, keep our feet on the ground, like I said.
We had a crowd of 399 today. Not just today, throughout the whole season. How important have the fans been?
Oh, it's fantastic. Listen, I think as a semi-pro footballer, you come in playing in front of a crowd, it really does make a difference. I've played for teams which don't get many fans in the past, and the atmosphere gives you a little 10-15% more, especially being at home and away as well. Especially this season, it's like we're playing at a home game. So really important for us as players. We take it on board and we go out there and give it as best as we can. And with the 400, 500 fans we're getting every week, I just hope we're managing to send them home happy at the end of the game.
Looking forward to next Wednesday. We've got Coton Green away. It's a forecast of snow, so if it does, that'll be a fun one. But what are your thoughts going into that game?
Listen, it's just another game. I think we went to Bilston, we were top at the time, and we said the same thing. It's just another game of football. And we perform to our potential and the levels we're capable of performing to, it'll be a lot easier for us to get something out of the game. So for me, we treat every game as the same. We could play Paget Rangers like we did last week, and we say the same things to the lads. It's another game of football. And first and foremost, you have to win your battles, and then hopefully at the end of the game you pick up the 3 points. So I'm quite relaxed about it. That's me as a person. But we do know the importance of the game in terms of where it can put us in the league in a position for them as well, because obviously I know they've got a couple of games in hand and they've got to try and catch us, but we've just got to continue doing what we're doing and not really focus on any of the team really, just focus on ourselves.
Well, thanks for your time, Justin. Best luck next Wednesday.
Thanks, James.